This one's for all the people that have lost their spark for work, but still want that big fat corporate paycheck. If that's you, stay here. If you don't have 3 minutes, bookmark it and come back because I'm going to explain to you how to get the spark back, how to get the paycheck without selling your soul to corporate America. Let's get into it. So, one of the biggest mistakes I see my clients making is assuming that the only way they're going to be able to keep that big fat paycheck is trading time for money. What I mean by that is that you think you have to go get a new, bigger, better paying job in order to make that money. It's not going to happen. And that's why you have no more spark because you've been grinding, my friend, right? From the very start of corporate America, you've been grinding to what? Get pay raises, to get more money for the hours that you spend. But what do? They max your time, 40, 60 hours a week. There's nothing left. They suck the life out of you. You do all your work there. And eventually you cap out. And you know what I'm talking about. There reaches a point where there's very few jobs left that you can do that'll get you more money without you having to do what? More time? There's no time left for you to give. You're burnt out. So what do? Well, this is where you usually fall off what's called the executive cliff because there's no more money that you can trade for time. That's it. And so you've lost your spark, you've lost your grind, but you still love that big fat paycheck, don't you? All right. So what you have to do is stop trading time for money and start trading knowledge for money. See, companies don't need you full time. Let's talk about the dirty little secret. They don't need you full time. They need you maybe 10 hours a week or 20 hours a month. And they need you month over month solving some of these big problems, but not full time. So what if you could go to them and say, hey, you don't need me full time. You need me 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week. And instead of paying my full-time salary with benefits, you're going to pay half that. Guess what? That's a win-win, my friend. They're paying half as much, but they're getting exactly what they need. This is when you start trading your knowledge for money. And the reason you're not doing that right now is because A, nobody's ever taught you to do it. And B, they don't want you to realize it's possible. Because guess what you're about to tell me? But I need benefits. I need benefits, JT. Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. Because that way, what do? Take less money to stay in a job just because it has benefits. Tell me you haven't done that. But what if you could get the benefits? What if you could make so much more money working fractionally that you are now working 20, 30 hours a week instead of 50, 60, and you are making more than enough money to cover those benefits and then some? That's being smart. That's trading knowledge for money. It's called being a fractional worker. And the reality is, most people have never been taught how to do it. But once you understand it, and once you can attract companies who will hire you fractionally, you can build this lifestyle for yourself. And by the way, it also comes with income security because you're not outsourcing your entire life to one company and one job who can lay you off in a heartbeat. You're diversifying yourself, you're protecting yourself and your income level. It just makes so much sense, but people aren't learning how to do it. Guess what? It's not rocket science, it's not brain surgery, but the number one thing you have to do, my friend, is get visible. See, unfortunately, you outsourced all your visibility to one employer. So they know you're great. They don't want the rest of the world to know you're great. But once you learn the right way to get out there and become visible to these other employers and let them know you're available for fractional work, now you can start to create that lifestyle. And before you come at me in the comments and say, well, how can I do that when I'm working a full-time job? It's possible. You can do a stealth fractional search and build your lifestyle. It's possible. So don't give me that. Come learn how. Now, if you made it this far, I'm going to give you something free to do and a couple really low cost options. All right. First of all, the free thing is to follow me here. Every single day, I am teaching people how to get visible and how to use their pro voice to create that lifestyle. So start here, ask your questions. Let's do this. Couldn't be easier. Second, I wrote the book this year. It's on Amazon and it's a top 100 bestseller in the career advice section now with zero marketing. Okay. Because I am teaching people every single day with this book, the blueprint for unlocking their voice and finding those fractional opportunities. And then if you're really ready to hyperspeed things, come work with me and my team. I run Work It Daily. We're an online site with monthly memberships that fit all levels, no setup fees, cancel at any time, work directly with me and the team of experts to do all the things I've just talked about and to hyperspeed your growth in this area. So if that makes sense, you should definitely be checking us out. By the way, all this stuff is linked in my bio or down here. Totally easy for you to access. Take the step today. Do something about this. Stop trading your time for money. Stop being miserable and stuck with one job and a set of golden handcuffs. You can do better. You can get your spark back and you can make more money. But my friend, you're going to have to learn to do it differently. And this is the way for you to start. Good luck. Go get them.